Roses are red, violets are blue, filling 2023 with more hot fire than in 2022.
I'm putting the last couple hundred miles on this bike before I bring it back to the shop to have the engine popped out and have it looked at. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click the link or the little tab up here in the video to the last video I made explaining what's going on with this MT-09. But while I'm putting these last couple hundred miles on, I wanted to share with you some of my thoughts for how I'm approaching 2023 differently than I'm approaching it in 2022, or differently than I did last year. And there are three big things that I've identified for this year, and they all kind of wrap up into an idea that I call 100% days, for having the most impactful days that we can, where we're approaching it with 100% energy and vitality. Not every day is going to be perfect, but that's what we're striving, that's what I'm striving for. And the first thing that I've noticed and am going to change this year is how much alcohol I intake. Like it or not, what I've noticed for myself is that when I go out and have a drink, it could only be one, it could be two. Definitely if you have more than two, at least for me, my next day is shot. To get a 100% day, I'm having like a 60% day, right? And I can't afford many of those because I want to be as consistent for you as I can be. The second item is I'm adjusting how I take care of myself physically. So in 2023, I'm going to be going to the gym 4 to 6 days a week. And the gym could mean either at the gym where there's weights, or it could mean going on a hike or doing some kind of physical activity, but 4 to 6 days a week. Now, I like to go to the gym and be active and work out first thing when I wake up. That's not for everybody. You know, I'm sure you have a time that works best for you, but that's what works best for me. So I'm going to amp up the way that I take care of myself in 2023, because when I feel good physically, I feel good mentally, and that's important. And that leads into this third item, talking about the mind and how we feel mentally. I'm going to be meditating more consistently in 2023. Now, what does that mean? For everybody, it means something else. For me, it means taking 10 minutes, finding 10 minutes, creating 10 minutes to be somewhere that's silent and peaceful, and to sit down and allow myself to quiet my mind. Well, that's a beautiful view. It's perfect timing, actually. To quiet my mind, to shut down all the bullshit that runs through the medulla oblongata, you know? And one day doesn't make a huge difference. But what I've noticed in the past, and I failed miserably at this in 2022. I think I meditated like 10 times all year, right? But in years past, when I string together multiple days and then multiple weeks, my overall demeanor shifts. I'm able to stay focused. I'm able to manage my reactions to things much better than when I'm not creating these quiet moments for myself. So, and call it who we call it, whatever. You know, it's not for everybody, but it could be for everybody, and it could be for you. Honestly, sometimes for me, meditation is getting out on the bike and letting everything from the day just leave my mind, and I can focus on the open road, right? And maybe that's the case for you too, right? I mean, that's what this channel is about. It's about riding. I'm gonna finish putting these last couple hundred miles on this bike, and stay tuned. 2023 is gonna be a banger of a year, and I'd love to hear from you. What's your plan for the year? Does any of this make sense? Does it sound silly? Do you love it? Whatever. See you later, fellas.